Welcome back, everybody, to the Houston Texans Madden 21 rebuild franchise. It's the year 2028. The Texans are 3-2, but it sure feels like we're 5-0 or 4-1, just based on the start to the year and how exciting it's been. I think this team has a chance to be really good. We have the #1 ranked offense. We have built a very good defense and had to do a better job of supporting them. And so far, we have done that. With the #1 ranked passing offense to start the season, the running game is close to average, and we're only scoring about 26 points a game, which is above average, but not special. We've put up a lot of yardage, especially in the past few episodes, as Showdown Rosemond is off to a really good start in his sophomore season. I've changed some things in the playbook that have worked unbelievably well against the Chiefs, the Dolphins. We simmed this week 4 game, but over 750 yards the last 2 games we've watched. We have 2 receivers right now that are on pace to have 1,600 yard seasons, and that's probably not going to happen, but George Ingram and Amari Jones are the NFL's top 2 leading receivers 5 weeks into the season. That's pretty remarkable. Today we see if we can keep it up. We're going to do a couple more simulated games, and then we're going to get into a matchup against the Denver Broncos, and that's a team that I just think is going to be one of the teams that we may have to beat in the postseason. So we take on Green Bay to start. They are 2-2. A close finish, but a Houston victory with a bit more rushing in this game. Texans win 31-24. Rosemond, 3 more touchdowns, no interceptions. I know he's thrown 4 on the year, but let's focus on a different stat. Let's reframe it. Only 1 game with an interception, although it was the 4-pick game. We have Penn at 71 yards today, Gillislee 22. Receiving, I don't want to see Diggs play for Green Bay. George, Wagner, and Diggs. Ingram 59 yards, that's going to bring the average down. Gordon Norwood scored twice. So not a huge passing day. Jabari Carr gets a couple sacks. We play just an all-around solid game and pick up our 4th win in 5 weeks. Here we go, a week of developing some of our key backups or young players like Rashad Walker. This is the 2nd upgrade of his rookie season, and so far I think he had a tough game in week 1 against Chicago. And he gave up 2 sacks against the Raiders, 1 against the Dolphins, 1 against Green Bay. He's probably going to need a couple years before he's playing at an average to above average level, and that's fine. Marcus Gillislee, he's somebody that I think we're going to try. I've been talking about how running backs in Madden, to me, unless they come in like 78 or higher overall, are pretty much 3 to 5 year projects. And I want to see Gillislee where he's at by the end of his rookie contract, because I think a lot of these ratings are already promising. He's looked good when given a chance, and we'll see if we can find a few more opportunities for him. And perhaps the backup of the future is Elliott Dishman. He is a lot of fun to watch. His play style, though, if the games counted, it'd be a lot scarier. So hopefully we can see him just become a better overall quarterback before he's ever like the main backup. Donald Claiborne had that big preseason interception, and we give him an upgrade. He's now a 65 overall. You know what? Why don't we give the offer here to Mekhi Becton? We know we're going to do it at some point. Let's get it out of the way now. And we're going to make this an $80 million offer. Trying to get this accepted in one offer. $80 million, 4 years for the best left tackle in the game. And he signs the 4-year extension. We knew that we were going to at least be trying this. We didn't trade for him for just 1 year of solid tackle play. And so far, I don't think that he's done a bad job. He did give up a couple sacks in week 1, had those preseason struggles, and I guess has given up some sacks here in games we've simulated. Leslie Good's deal is up as well, Wyatt Teller. Some of these are certainly going to wait until the end just to see regression, maybe getting a better value on the contract. Can't guarantee everybody stays though. Like Stephon Ferris is the one I'm not sure about because you know we have to sign Hillhouse. We've already signed Carr and Justin Johnson. You can't just give everybody $60 million. I mean, the Saints have kind of figured out how to do that, but now they're finally having to deal with the salary cap and those ramifications. But if somebody has to walk or is a tag and trade candidate, that's not the end of the world. Certainly not trading anybody here ahead of the deadline. So we're in good shape at 4-2, first place in the division, and now a matchup against the second place Jaguars. This could give us a nice 2-game advantage. Before we sim this game though, one thing I wanted to point out about this draft class, second round looks terrible. And that's, to me, the trend with like every Madden draft class. Why is it the second round doesn't even tempt you with players? Like, sure, there are some that end up being like decent values. Maybe they're like early second, mid first talent or something. But I feel like you never find players like Matthew Redmond, or at least it's a lot more rare. You end up with a lot of these guys who are actually like day 3 picks. The second round is the worst round in Madden. I actually think a strategy that you should do in this game is to use your second round pick to either move up in the second or accumulate extra value in the third or fourth. I think you could do a pretty good job in this game never making a second round pick. A dominant win by the Texans gives them a nice 2-game advantage in the AFC South, 38-13. Big offensive day, a touchdown for Roseman, no picks. 3 for Gardner Minshew. Robert Penn, 3 rushing touchdowns, a 79-yarder, 112 overall. Daniel Blue got 7 carries, Gillislee 5. Love that we split up the carries like that in this game. Macklin scored. He had a long of 25 in this game. Still waiting to see like the long 60-yarder. That might become a little goal for this episode. I think that'd be pretty fun. So Amari Jones, 5 for 65. And then yes, Daniel Blue caught a pass too. Love that. Really doing a good job of getting all these players involved, I think, on offense. Tyson, Reiner, Marquise Brown all get interceptions. Come on, second round. There has to be a few more players that are at least second round talents. I just feel like it ends up being less than half the second round prospects are actually solid picks for the second round. So you can definitely count on me probably trying to move up, I would say. There we go, Eric Howard. That's a good prospect right there. And now I'm comparing that to the first round where it's like, yeah, sometimes there are some overrated players, but the vast majority usually end up being solid first round talents. And I understand the draft is more unpredictable as you go on, but they're not even like accurately getting second round talent projected in the second round very often. Well, here we go. We take on the Denver Broncos, and they're only 3-3 right now, but plenty of time to get that better. The Broncos have a lot of offensive talent in this game. Jerry Jeudy, they have KJ Hamler, Drew Lock at quarterback, Devin Singletary's hurt, but they also picked up Jonathan Taylor, who I think is better, a lot more explosive, so we'll see him. Defensively, Miles Burse, 98 overall defensive end with superstar development. That's going to be a real test here. This is going to be fun because he'll match up with Mekhi Becton. We want to see him do a better job against the elite pass rushers. This is another one of those matchups. Vita Vea to help take away some of our running game. There's Julian Rush at inside linebacker, Nick Hoffman, and some corners that'll try to contend with Amari Jones, Devin Macklin, and George Ingram. This should be fun. We have very good size here, all 6 foot or taller, all 92 speed or better, 80 awareness or better. And if they play to their ratings, and they should because they drafted man cover corners here, should see a lot of man coverage. see what that means for our passing game that has been clicking in the recent episodes that we have watched. And we still have the #1 ranked offense, 17 touchdowns for Showdown Rosemond, and George Ingram has crossed 700 yards, and he has maintained a 1,600-yard pace. We're going with the all-red alternates today as the Texans look for win number 6. And here's going to be the goal. I've been waiting, and I'm growing impatient when it comes to the Devin Macklin deep ball. I want to see. I'm not even asking for it to be a touchdown, but let's be honest. If he makes a catch downfield for over 40 yards, it's going to probably be a touchdown, unless it's a jump ball. You know what? Let's make it a touchdown because I don't want the jump ball today. If it's a jump ball in the end zone, I guess it'll work. But I want a Devin Macklin 40-yard touchdown today. And I'll be back tomorrow with another episode if it happens. Otherwise, probably going to play some Super Mega Baseball. Let's get underway. We start with Showdown Rosemond, and he gets drilled. This is certainly not an easy matchup. Facing pretty good secondary, bursts at right end. Looks like they're still playing some 3-4, so maybe it's not going to be the tough matchup for Becton. It becomes the tough matchup for Rashad Walker. Oh, no. But they're going to go nickel anyway and mix it up. That's a first down run, though, for Robert Penn. Love that. Maybe we won't see a ton of bursts against Becton. He's lining up all over the place. So Becton might be lucky here today. Rosemond fires wide open, making the catch inside the 40. There goes Ingram, all the way to the 10. See, you forget he's not just like a possession slot receiver. He's got burners. He can run. Like, he's a lot closer, I think, to Brandon Cooks than he is Randall Cobb. Back to the air on first down, and Rosemond barely got the pass away, finding Penn at the 2. Second and goal, single coverage at the top, and we run it with Penn. He goes nowhere. Oh no, that's not good. Another tackle now, blue stops for a loss, and that was third down. So Denver with a huge stop here in the red zone, and that's going to make it. Did we go for it? It said Floyd Sheffield was sacked. We just simmed a fake field goal. Okay, we got nothing. Here's Drew Lock. He's throwing outside. Nice throw. And that is a gain of 8, first down. Who's wearing 14? Oh, they still have Cortland Sutton. I actually forgot about him. He wasn't their highest rated or their second. Handoff here. Jonathan Taylor, right side, big opening. Perkins there to slow him down at the 35-yard line. That was trouble. To the outside. It's Taylor again, breaking a tackle. He looks really fast. I know Jonathan Taylor's fast. When I watched him at Wisconsin, I thought he was a speed guy over power. And now it's Hamler all the way out with the burners. He will go all the way. KJ Hamler touchdown, and Beverly is hurt. These plays don't often end up being big plays in Madden, but with KJ Hamler's speed, he can pull it off. And nobody ever got all that close until the end. By the way, Allen Beverly, dislocated shoulder, looks like he's done for today, unfortunately. And it doesn't let you put defensive tackles at rush end, so I think I need to list Justin Johnson at end instead, because this just limits where he can play. By the looks of things, we could see a lot of explosive big plays today. We already had some on the first drives. Rosemond starts drive number 2, hits the dump off to Penn, and he will reach ahead for the first down. Average running backs in Madden get 4 or 5 yards there, but not Robert Penn. Handoff inside and wrapped up. There's Vita Vea. On 2nd down and 13, Rosemond over the middle, and that one was dangerous. Incomplete for Norwood. 3rd and long, not where you want to be against this defense. Can Rosemond make a play? Here comes the pressure off his back foot. Rosemond fires downfield, and the leaping catch is made! Devin Macklin! How does he do it every time? Like there's never a doubt. One-on-one downfield, Macklin just wins. I want to see the long 40-yard touchdown, though. The fadeaway by Rosemond. 48 yards. At the 20-yard line, we will keep it in the hands of Rosemond. He gets outside! Rosemond scores! All right, we're going to have the most exciting game of the season right here, it looks like. What a start. I don't think the defenses are going to look all that good today. Running outside with Jonathan Taylor. He's taken down after a short pickup. On 3rd down and 6, it's Drew Lock from the pocket and wide open. Complete to Jerry Jeudy. Fake. Lock in trouble. He's going down. And that will go in the books as a gain of 1. Double stack. 2 double stacks. Okay. And we bring the pressure, and Lock will throw it away. To the air on 3rd down. Lock. Over the middle, that's close, should be a 1st down to Sutton. That's a fake, and pressure there, that's deflected and incomplete. Let's see a few more of those, eventually they'll bounce our way. 3rd down for Drew Lock, have to get to the 41 of Houston. We bring 4, not blitzing this time as Lock is hit and intercepted. He's picked off by Kurt Reiner. And the Texans will take over at the 45. How do the Texans follow that up? We're going empty on 1st down. Rosemond has time, fires a strike outside the numbers, and Devin Macklin makes the catch. Yeah, I am really glad we made that move. He's actually a lot better than Jermaine Candidate. This kind of impact is special. Last play of the quarter right here. Just got the snap away. Rosemond, plenty of time. That's intercepted! Jumping in front at the 30 is Brackett. And I was impressed with the protection here too, but it's Timmy Brackett. Macklin is clearly the better underneath receiver to throw it to. Also interesting to stress the safety there with Jones one-on-one. But it's almost like Rosemond had too much time. He ended up throwing it late and behind the receiver. Not ideal. It's a very back and forth start to this one with Denver taking over again to start the 2nd quarter. Toss outside. Jonathan Taylor taken down. That's a big tackle for Dre Tatum as the Broncos face 2nd down and 12. They won't hand it to Hamler this time. Instead, Locke throws quick to his tight end, Noah Fant. And now an injury for one of the Broncos' offensive linemen. 3rd down. Tre'Davious White in press coverage. And here's Drew Lock. Pressure in his face, and he'll throw it away. All right, let's see if we can take the lead now. Nice start, fun start. Handoff, and nowhere to go. What a tackle. That's Hoffman. Here's 3rd down and 7. Time to throw. Wide open is George Ingram. That takes us to the 40. Oh, by the way, I guess that interception on the previous drive is the first one we've watched from Roseman this year. Second game throwing an interception. On first down, I guess Roseman didn't want anything to do with that play. Pressure sent, and the dump off goes to Penn, but it's well covered. I feel like both teams have been pretty aggressive with their pass rush, trying to bring extra all the time. Third down, now it's only a 4-man rush, and Roseman heaves downfield in the direction of Mecklin, and he's out of bounds. Came down with the football, though. Wow. What a punt. That was incredible. Almost went into the end zone. We got to it in time. So let's watch another drive then. I mean, they are just outside the end zone here. Can Hillhouse get in the backfield? Can someone make a play on first down? Well, that's close. No gain for Jonathan Taylor. Well, I guess they gave him a half yard there. This time, it's a safety! Jabari Carr puts points on the board. Texans take the lead. Okay, one more and then we'll sim. It's just been such a fun start. First and 10, 3 receivers on the field. Penn sweeps to the right and is met by Burse. And then taken down by Hoffman. Roseman on second and long. Hits a pass across the middle. Stiff arm from Amari Jones, and he's close to a first down. This combination at receiver is unbelievable. Third down and short. Roseman quick for Norwood into Denver territory at the 44. Let's see a Devin Macklin deep ball touchdown here. I've been waiting all year very patiently. Roseman, watch out for Burse. That one is a bit off the mark. Try it again on second down. Roseman dumps it off. Robert Penn reaches ahead, again getting first down yardage. Gotta love what Robert Penn brings to the offense as well. It's just never been this complete in the series. Not even close. Daniel Blue tries to go outside and has nowhere to go. Inside, running room now. Penn spins off a defender and gets to the 26. That makes it third down and short, and it's going to be Roseman again getting first down yardage. We finally seen Roseman do something outside the pocket here today, both on design plays. But now just outside the red zone, here comes Amari Jones. We'll head back to the air. Roseman in trouble, fires downfield, and it's nearly a touchdown. Hairston out of bounds. 3 receivers, second down. Roseman quick for Norwood. Brought down at the 14-yard line. Trying to get the first down. We trust Robert Penn. I thought he'd get there, but dragged down a yard shy. Denver with a key stop. We get the Blankenship field goal to go up 12-7. But how about this game in the first half? So much action, so much fun. Denver, though, with a chance to go take the lead if they can get a drive before half. Taylor gets the first down. 5 yards for Locke. And I guess they got a first down. Okay, Hillhouse with the sack. And then thrown away. Good end to the half here. I thought we'd see a lot more points after the dynamic KJ Hamler touchdown, but perhaps in the second half. I've been impressed with our defense to this point. A drop by Fant, incomplete, only 9, and they go for it. Good call. They're in field goal range now, and Taylor gets the first. A very long possession for Denver. And they're going to get the touchdown. So rushing touchdowns for KJ Hamler and Jerry Jeudy have made this a 15-12 game. Not what you typically expect, but expect the unexpected here in the series as Macklin makes the catch and gets about 6. Heading to the air on second down. There's Norwood with the grab. He picks up the first down. Again, the ball's coming out on time. We're not seeing too many throwaways or hits on Roseman. Toss outside. Robert Penn gets taken down. Thought he was going to hit top speed and break one there. It was close. That was a big tackle. Draw play now. Robert Penn into the second level and taken down after a gain of 6. To the air on 3rd and 3. Roseman out of room as Jones went out of bounds. So Denver holds on to their lead. They'll get it back. Bailey with the boot. Not a good one either. Whoa, at the 41? Giving the Broncos good field position. They're at their own 41. A bunch look. And Drew Lock sees the pressure, dumps it outside. No gain. Lock on second down. Gets the ball out to Noah Fant. He crosses midfield and picks up first down yardage. Taking Lock over 100 in the air. Play fake. Locked down field. In the traffic and cut by Hamler. KJ Hamler. That's not unsportsmanlike. He just spun the ball on Marquise Brown. He tried. Oh, man. This is the kind of game that starts a rivalry right here. Jeudy breaks a tackle. He's down to the 1. Broncos with a chance to extend their lead. We haven't seen much of Jonathan Taylor lately, but 1 yard out, I think that changes. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Denver! A 2-score lead for the Broncos as the Texans have some work to do. 10-point game as we approach the 4th quarter. Houston's got to get some points on the board. And it's Robert Penn finding a crease, getting 5 yards. Feels like he has a lot more than 22. I guess there's a lot of negative runs in there. The play fake now. Downfield. That one is nearly intercepted. That was definitely rushed. That's way too quick for the comeback on that play. Now we bring Amari Jones in motion on this key 3rd and 6. Downfield and cut by Ingram. A spinning grab at midfield. 22 yards. 101 on the day. Trying to get the run game going. Vita Vea there to stop Robert Penn. We haven't been very consistent with the running game, and too many throws have just gone out to the boundary. Out of bounds. On 2nd and 10, quick pressure will get to Roseman, and he's sacked by A.J. Epinesa. Haven't seen him get sacked much. That's just the 2nd time of the game. We're going to the 4th with a 3rd and 17 down by 10. A long way to go for the Texans. Can they somehow get a conversion here? Roseman gets it away, heaving long, and it's caught! Out of bounds again for Macklin. He'll catch it every time. And do I consider challenging this? I think he was out of bounds. Let's see if I get a decent look here. I always forget if this game lets you challenge after you go into replay. But I think he's definitely out here. Defense has to shut him out the rest of the way. Drew Lock at the 20, facing pressure. That's a good start. Hillhouse got the rush. Lock to the air on 2nd down, and that is well played. Tevin Tyson with the key tackle, setting up 3rd down and 8. I'd say watch out for Hamler and Jeudy, but Not like that advice is actually helpful. They're really good. And the deep ball is caught! It's Noah Fant singled up with the slot corner, Lynn Cox. We got the pressure on lock. He just took a shot. Wow. Noah Fant with a huge catch. And Denver looking to extend their 10-point lead. Lock pressured again by Hillhouse, and the catch is made by Hamler. Motion. Handoff. Again, they try it again. Hamler breaks a tackle inside the 20. First down. KJ Hamler has become a real star in this game. Jonathan Taylor hasn't gotten many carries, and this one's going to lose yardage. Well, he has gotten carries. It just feels like it's been a while. They found things they like in the passing game. Trying it again. Taylor not going to juke out two defenders. Third down and 13 for Drew Lock. Pocket collapsing. Lost the football, and they jump on it. Heads up play. The field goal we could handle here. That makes it 25-12, which makes us go get 2 touchdowns. So the question is, can we do it? We moved the ball well early, but the drives just are missing that extra play. It's not even like we've gone 3 and out a bunch. It's just we get to a bad third down and throw it out of bounds. Somebody ends up making the catch usually. It just won't count. We're not that far away. So let's make a play now. It's Roseman on first down. There's a catch. Norwood ahead to the 30. They're going to press the receivers now. That's high risk, high reward defense they're playing. Wide open Macklin gets a block up to midfield. On second down, it's a quick pass again. Macklin. He's separating on these slants easily. 104. He and Ingram are both over 100 yards on the day. Haven't seen a ton from Amari Jones. Roseman fires downfield as Burst applied the pressure, and that is incomplete near Amari Jones. Have to find a way to get 6 on this drive, and this is broken up, intended for Jones. Gotta consider this 4-down territory. Showing pressure. They're sending it. Roseman, time. He fires outside. Whoa, he had Norwood open with room. So now it's 4th down. Have to get to the 22 for a first, or this game's practically over. Roseman, he's got the time. What's he gonna do with it? Over the middle and caught by Jones. Not over yet. Over 300 yards. And now 8 yards from the end zone. Huge play for Amari. Here comes Austin Kitchen checking in. It's been a long drive. Roseman thought he had Norwood there. He fires left for the touchdown. It's Ingram. Texans get the first of 2. We got ourselves a good one this week. Denver leads 25-19, trying to move to 4-3. And it's a play fake for Drew Lock. They'll dump it off, out of bounds. We get a stop here and the offense gets a chance. But we have to somehow keep Judy and Hamler and Fant from making big plays. There we go, more quick pressure! No! Out of bounds! I thought he was throwing it away. Close. 3rd and 10 for Drew Lock. Needs the 35-yard line. We try to bring pressure off his back foot. Lock goes deep. This one's broken up, and there's Tre'Davious White. 3 and out. A lot of time left. It's now on the offense. Let's see where they begin. A chance to return Daniel Blue. Oh, man. Why does punt return blocking have to be completely useless? Well, there is showdown Rosemond. He's got a plethora of options to get the football to get this touchdown. Today, we've seen mostly Devin Macklin and George Ingram. 4.5 minutes to go. Rosemond downfield with a deep ball and a penalty. There was a lot of contact there. You have to throw it. You have to throw it. Pass interference. That's as good as a catch right there. On first down, to the outside, and broken up for Macklin. This has been a fun battle. At the 27, Rosemond's protected, dumps this complete to Macklin. Now I wonder if there's a situation here where we do kick a field goal because of the time remaining. I don't think we should. But we're inside 4 minutes, I don't think they will. Rosemond, almost intercepted. And yes, we're going for it. 3 receivers, 2 left, 1 at the top. Gotta get 4 yards. Rosemond in trouble, gets it out, and it's broken up for Jones. This secondary has battled extremely hard. The coverage has been tight, and they get it back. We can still get the ball back with a chance, though. Drew Lock will start the drive. Ferris applies pressure. Intercepted! Tre'Davious White inside the 20! We're going back to the offense now. Houston in one play gets a big takeaway from the big free agent addition. This is game of the series, I think. This has been one of the absolute best. I don't think you can throw a lot of timing routes against this secondary. The coverage is too sticky. Handoff goes to Penn. I love the call. 3 minutes to play. 2 receivers, top of the screen. Here comes Macklin. He gets the flip all the way to the outside. They got to him. Offset pistol. I don't like the formation choice here, taking a receiver off the field. But you're putting in Russ Watson. Is there a master plan here of some sort? Rosemond on third down. Uh-oh! Got it away! Out of bounds! Burst got through. And now it's 4th down. They already got 1 4th down stop. Now they're looking for a second to slam the door shut. Rosemond needs 8. Fires to the end zone! And it's caught for the touchdown! Devin Macklin, he does it again! They're all over him and he still makes the catch. This game is tied at 25. What a classic! Houston on top with the extra points. And Denver takes over. Now trying to retake the lead. There's 2 minutes left. This is caught by Jerry Jeudy. There's just a lot of time to go in this game when all Denver needs is a field goal try. 2nd and short, heavy pressure, deep ball, that's broken up. What a play by Marquise Brown. And I love the blitz call there. Good time to get aggressive. 3rd and inches, could just be a Taylor run here. Can we force a stop? Lock outside. He's got a man open. It's Sutton for a first. Still need like 20-25 yards for field goal range. Dumped off. Fant to the 50. Stopped. Lock protected. Open. Caught by Hamler. They're at the 43. We're approaching 1 minute left to go. Lock throws this one away. Setting up a screen now. It's open. Jonathan Taylor spins free at the 38 and gets close to a first. This is probably field goal range now. It's 3rd and 2. Fake Taylor. Deep ball. Wide open. Touchdown, Jerry Jeudy. And the Broncos have recaptured the lead with 50 seconds to go. Roseman now has to bring the Texans down the field again. They weren't just playing for a field goal here. With single coverage, they take a shot against Marquise Brown, who lost at the top of that route stem. And the Denver Broncos now trying to go up by 6 or 7, and they will! KJ Hamler! What a game. What a fourth quarter. 50 seconds to go. Now we're suddenly trying to force overtime. From the 3, here is Daniel Blue. Across the 20. Broke a tackle and then kind of just went down on his own there. That was weird. Well, it's going to take a miracle of some sort for the Houston Texans. Showdown Roseman. 43 seconds left. Heaves down the sideline. Downfield for Jones, and it's broken up. You almost need one of those deep balls to connect to have a chance here. All right, we change the formation. So that's Gordon Norwood, top of the screen. Second down. Roseman, all kinds of time. Complete, out of bounds. Not sure that's worth 4 yards. At the very least, you have to get in range for a Hail Mary try. Third down and 6. Extra pressure on the way. Roseman heaves long. And it's caught in bounds. Devin Macklin, 42 yards. We're 30 yards away now. We kept our 2 timeouts. Devin Macklin is one of the most incredible surprises of the entire series. He catches literally everything. How does he make this catch in bounds? It's a perfect throw first off. It's one-handed, both feet down. I'm getting excited just watching the replay. I already know what happens. 27 seconds left. Let's go tie the game. I want overtime. Roseman, he's got time, and now he doesn't. There's Burse. I mean, he had time for a while. Have to burn a timeout there. 38 yards out. A touchdown or bust. Underneath. Caught by Penn. Timeout. 30 yards to go. Are they throwing this to the end zone? You have no choice but to try it. We spread out the defense. Please throw it in the end zone. Roseman takes his shot for Macklin. Out of bounds. Into the tunnel. That's a little too far. Oh, now it's 4th down all of a sudden? Here we go. It has to be a touchdown. Macklin out of bounds. This game is over. And the Denver Broncos are going to win perhaps the most exciting game of the series. 33-26, an instant classic. And perhaps the start of a new rivalry. The way these teams battled back and forth with the big plays. This felt like a playoff game. Not that we've played many and I know what they're about in this series, but that game felt special. Both teams played well enough to win, and rarely do I ever think that in a football game. I'm not sure either team deserved to lose, but the Broncos made more plays, and perhaps more importantly, they made the last play, the touchdown to Jerry Jeudy. 391 yards for Roseman, 274 for Drew Lock. Another exciting day of offense, but we don't get it done. Devin Macklin, unbelievable game. Jerry Jeudy, George Ingram, KJ Hamler. I hope these teams play again sometime soon. I'm not sure a loss has ever been more fun. Well, that's going to bring us to 5-3 on the season. We'll make no moves here at the deadline. I don't think there's anything for us to do. Next game is against the Minnesota Vikings. They're 5-2. It might be a game worth watching. The Colts are 4-3, 1 game back, and we don't face them still for a while. And we haven't faced them yet. Weeks 14 and 16. So what are the chances we could see Denver again down the road? In the AFC West, they're currently 3rd place. So they're in a very competitive division. But with that offense, I could easily see them getting to the top. We still have the number 1 ranked offense as Showdown Rosemond is first in the NFL in passing yards, and it's not even close. He has a 500-yard lead on Patrick Mahomes. Same touchdowns, same interceptions. On the ground, Saquon Barkley leads the league right now at 618 yards, but Robert Penn's in 3rd. Receiving, George Ingram, massive lead. Amari Jones down to 4th, and here comes Devin Macklin at 614. At this point, you have to assume all 3 get to 1,000 yards. I'm not too worried about the loss. I think with this offense, we're going to win plenty of games, even if a couple don't go our way like this one. I mean, look what the Broncos have on offense, and that's what it took to keep up and outscore us. Other teams just don't have the same amount of talent. So I think that we're going to be just fine. The way this offense plays, the defense is also capable of winning any game, taking over with the pass rush, generating turnovers. We're going to be fine, I think. We're 5-3. We'll see next time against Minnesota. 5-2 Vikings, not a team we see much. We only play them every 4 years, so should be a fun time. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below, everybody. I hope you were entertained. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day, everybody. I will see you all next time.